Okay, welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. This is part 7. And before we kind of get into it, we're going to head up into this town. I don't remember the name of it, but we are going to head there anyways. And there's some side quests there we're going to pick up and do some of those real quick. Not real quick, honestly. It'll probably take, a bit just because of the difficulty of everything and all that. I did want to say real quick too that I know that in the previous videos, my voice audio is getting out of sync with the video itself, and what happens is when you record on PS4, just using the PS4 and not using external capture software or hardware, oops, something saw me. Skip through here, that's good. But what happens is, when you get a notification, the PlayStation 4 doesn't want to record that, and so it just kind of cuts that part out. And I turned notifications off a long time ago, but it still seems to be happening. So whenever I get like a trophy or any other kind of notification or whatever, we lose a couple of seconds of footage. And the only way for me to really fix that is to go through and cut out some of my audio, which I don't want to do. So we're just gonna have to deal with it for now. Now going forward, the next games that I play are gonna be on Xbox, and Xbox doesn't have that problem. So it's just gonna be a problem for Horizon Zero Dawn. After that, it's gonna stop being a thing. So for now, we're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm not particularly excited about it myself, but, here we are.
That brave. Sounds like he's suffering.
Yes. It's only a matter of time before he passes on. I've seen people die before, but never in such pain. I want to be strong like you, but nothing I do comforts him. I don't even have any dream willow to ease his pain. There should be some in stashes along grave trails to the east, but I must keep vigil for this man. I don't suppose you could check the stashes? Even a little dream willow would ease his pain.
You said that you, wanted to be strong like me. I take it you know who I am?
I do. I know a lot of people didn't want you in the proving. But if you hadn't been there, everyone would have died. Shows how much we know. The very person we needed was someone the tribe never wanted. I wish I could borrow some of your courage now. For him.
You don't need to borrow what you already have.
I hope you're right.
How did the man you're caring for get hurt?
He was one of the war party, wounded in battle down the ridge there. He was too weak to be carried back to Mother's heart, so they brought him here. I'm supposed to comfort him, but all I can do is whisper. Tell him to think of his mother's smile.
Could you see the ambush from here?
I heard it. Explosions and screams and howls of machines like monsters. That's what he keeps groaning and muttering about. Machines like nightmares ripping everyone to shreds. If only I could calm him. Help him forget all that and go to All-Mother in peace.
Tell me what you need again.
Dream willow. An oil made from the bark of water willows that brings sleep and numbs pain. My supply is gone, but hunters keep it in stashes along brave trails, out of reach of beasts and machines. There should be some left in the stashes along trails to the east.
You're young for a healer, aren't you?
Yes. I'm still learning the basics. But all the true healers are busy in Mother's heart. Besides, this brave is beyond healing. What he needs is someone to stay with him. And that, I can do.
I'll check the stashes for Dream Willow if I get a chance.
You will? Thank you. My only wish is to ease this poor man's suffering.
I like her. she's real nice. Let's see if this guy has anything. Yeah, I really do want that Carja Tripcaster. But I also really want this. I guess I need the Watcher lenses too. Scrapper. We'll keep the Watcher lens because we actually do need those. We'll get rid of all that other stuff. We're close to being able to buy that. Oh, you know, I want to... Oh, excuse me. Oh, these are relatively cheap. Well, at least the Metal Flowers one is. I think we're gonna wait on that, though. It's just collectibles. We can always come back for them later.
I kneel before you, low and humble. You're Aloy, aren't you? They say you've been made a seeker with rite of passage from the Sacred Land.
Yes. To track the killers who attacked the Proving.
I can't imagine leaving all Mother's protection. But my sister Nakoa is like you. Fearless. She went north to find a Carja officer called Zaid, one of the captains of the Red Raids. He's dangerous. I'm really worried about her.
Did the matriarchs really give Nakoa permission to leave?
No. They refused her. But nothing could stop her from going after Zaid. He murdered our father during the Red Raids. Nakoa saw it happen. Hid in the cellar and forced herself to watch. He changed her.
I lived in the Embrace during the Red Raids. What was it like out here?
For 10 years, the Carja attacked without warning. Devils like Zaid butchered braves and kidnapped civilians for blood sacrifice. It all ended when the mad Sun King died. The matriarchs say his son wants to set things right. But that wasn't enough for Nakoa.
You could have gone with her.
Leave the Sacred Land and be purged from all Mother's eternal memory? No. I begged Nakoa to stay so she could avoid that fate. She said she didn't care. I don't know. Will she really be cursed for avenging our father? It seems cruel.
I'll keep an eye out for her.
Oh, Mother bless you. I know the matriarchs won't let her return to the Sacred Land, but I just need to know that she's all right. She must have passed through Mother's crown. My Aunt Salai lives there. They might have spoken. Maybe she can tell you more.
You know, it seems like, to me anyways, that the people who lived in the Embrace proper, like up in this area, all seem a lot more like dicks compared to the people who actually live out here. Seems like everyone we encounter out past the main gates are a little bit more reasonable when it comes to a lot of stuff, and maybe not necessarily great people, but nonetheless better than
Keep that for later.
the people that live in there anyways. It seems like the people out here haven't quite drunk the Kool-Aid quite so much and have a bit of a more of a firm grasp on the realities of survival, as opposed to the people who kind of live in the more comfort that's provided with the Embrace itself. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it,
The
but
Brave Trail. Should be a cache of Dreamwheel up there.
yeah, there definitely is. I'm just... yeah, it's up there, so we gotta climb these rocks, find a way up, get as many berries as we can. Almost missed. Alright, let's get up here and then... There we go.
No dream willow. Just a few shards.
Okay. And then... Yeah, so we're gonna go a little bit of a long route to the next cache here. As for the safety aspect of it. So we don't get messed up by the herds in the hunting grounds. A lot of crap to run into. Let's gather some of this stuff so we can make resist potions. And yeah, we'll come back to these hunting grounds when we have better equipment. And
Never
the
know when I
equipment
might
that
need
we
these.
actually need to even attempt it in the first place. So you can kind of go up. If you start up top, you can go up along that section, but
Might be a cache
kind
of
of don't
dream
need
willow
to.
along that brave trail.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. There. Yeah, wait for her to kind of stick her hand out a little bit.
Strange. Looks like someone swapped all the dream willow in these caches for sure.
Okay, and we can go back and talk to her again, and then she's gonna send us up to the next areas. It's okay.
There's no dream willow in these caches. Feel it want to know.
And we should be safe over here. There's, yeah, they usually, the herd tends to congregate in the same area. That doesn't mean we won't, you know, run into problems in other areas from other machines, especially considering we're heading directly into a herd of striders. Oh, we can go around. Hey, Neil's still here. We'll loot up. I guess he's doing more killing. That's okay. Oh, I think we actually do have to go this way. I don't know if we can get up that.
He saw me. This is it.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I can hear them. They're close. Or one is, anyways. There we go. We made it out. And we gathered a lot more for our medicine pouch than we lost from that little tumble we took. Oh, right. Oh, where'd she go? Oh, no, she's just over here. Oh, I got turned around.
You're back.
I've already been to those stashes. All I found was a few shards.
That's strange. Who would have taken the Dream Willow? It's possible that Jun has gathered more. You could ask him, if you're willing to make the journey.
You say someone named Jun might have some Dream Willow?
Yes. He may be a recluse, but he helps the tribe by picking herbs and brewing medicines. The problem is that he lives west of Mother's Crown, and the machines in that region are troublesome.
What sort of machines?
Scrappers. And sawtooths. It's quite dangerous.
I'll be on my way.
Goodbye.
Okay, thanks for the heads up. I knew we were gonna have to kill more sawtooths eventually. But we already know that we're capable of taking them out. Man, that. Oh, okay. He didn't quite entirely see us. I'm gonna be a little bit sneaky here. And actually, this is the massacre site for the main quest here. So why don't we activate that real quick? And we'll be a little bit sneaky here because I don't want to alert the entire herd here.
This must be where the war party got massacred.
I got impatient and just started running, but they didn't see enough of us, so that's okay. Yeah, this is it.
Maybe the war chief left something behind. Lots of machines. All controlled by the killers. They sent a stampede of them down the slope. Lenora managed to take down a corruptor, but not before the killers used it to send the other machines against them.
Anything else? Nope, the wildlife's already returned. Yep. He's got to finish walking.
Let us speak!
There we go.
The dead and wounded all cleared away. Are there no more braves or healers here?
Just me. You're hurt. What happened?
I didn't. It's madness out there. War Chief Sona sent me back to report. I'm no good to her like this.
Varl told me that the war chief tracked the killers. Did she find them?
We followed their trail, but again
Mr.
and
Kitty's
again, they
mashing
sent
into my
corrupt machines
microphone.
to attack us.
Yeah.
My wounds started to slow me down, so the war chief sent me back to let others know she hasn't given up the fight.
So, you were here when the war party was ambushed?
I was. I thought after the proving there could be no darker day, but I was wrong. The war chief was delayed gathering the rear guard. Eager for revenge, the braves in the lead fell into the trap. Dozens lost in minutes. If Sona hadn't arrived and rallied us, no one would have survived.
Varl sent me to look for Sona. Do you know where she is now?
All I can tell you is where we parted. Near the metal tower, southeast of the ruins at Devil's Thirst. Look to the rise behind it with a lone boulder. I'll head for the embrace and report what I know to Varl and the others. May All Mother lend you strength. You'll need it, going alone.
Alright, bud. Good luck. Okay. So... that's a whole thing. I actually want to go to that town before I do anything else, because there's more side quests there that are gonna take me into the ruins of Devil's Thirst, and when I'm doing some of this other stuff, we'll be able to kind of pop in there as well. So it'll just make this a little bit more efficient and a little bit quicker. There is a data point here. Might as well snatch it up while we're here. Naysay Doom, Priestess Harriet Choi dies. Perth, September 2nd, 2063. Infamous bioterrorist and Naysay Doom cult member Harriet Choi has died of lung cancer at the age of 54. Choi, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, whose religious beliefs prevented her from seeking treatment, released a statement last year, reading in part, "I am dying, as always, and none are far behind me. I remain steadfast. Father Globe is in his death throes. He is ready to die. But you scorn Father Globe. Rather than help him slough off filth, you condescend, insist you know what's best. Now you've had your claw back, and you think you will live forever, but the grave remains no less spacious than before." Choi was serving a life sentence at Punitech Inc.'s Alpha campus for engineering the Doom Plague, a viral cocktail that scourged New York, London, Moscow, Tokyo, and Shanghai in 2039. The decision to imprison Choi for life rather than execute her was met with widespread outrage, but information she provided in exchange for the sentence led to the arrest of 16 higher-ranking members of the terrorist cult and ultimately Naysay Doom's collapse. Oh, here's some... Oh. Nil's still doing work on some bandits. It's nice of him. You know, it's important to do what you love. And he seems to be doing that. So, power to him. Probably a little bit crazy, but that's okay. And we'll do a quick save here. There's nothing to alert anything by killing this rabbit, and we're gonna need his pieces. If nothing else, we can sell that talisman. They got a little suspicious of us, but that's okay. Yeah. I mean, it's cold, so there's snow on the ground, but Aloy is immune to hypothermia. That's canon, so we're okay there.
So she survived it.
This must be Mother's crown. So I should be around here somewhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of quests here.
So many.
So we're gonna talk to some NPCs.
Tribe's been hit hard. What happened to you, Hunter? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm grateful for this wound. It's a lesson I won't forget. And you should heed it too.
How's that?
I was chasing a galloping grazer, so intent on my prey that I didn't see where I was going. Right to the threshold of a cauldron.
A cauldron? What's that?
Ah, you're from inside the Embrace, so you've never seen one. A cauldron is a sort of door, I guess. No one knows what lies beyond. Some say machines are made inside. Others think they're dens of evil, where the spirits of the metal devils linger. Same thing, I suppose. Whatever they are, they're forbidden.
You mentioned a lesson before. What did that wound teach you?
As I stood before the cauldron, my prey scampered off, and I stared, dumb with wonder. For a moment, I was a child again, wrapped from stories told by hunters at the campfire. I had a powerful desire to see what was inside. That's when the Watcher attacked. Cauldrons are guarded, you see. I barely fought it off, and got the scrape as a reminder. There's a reason the matriarchs forbid those places, and not just because they're dangerous. We weren't meant to see what's inside. I'll never waver again. This scar will see to that.
But for a moment you felt something. A sense of discovery. Are you so sure that's a bad thing?
Has to be, right? Or I wouldn't have been punished.
Where can I find this cauldron?
My point is, you shouldn't.
Then describe the place I should avoid.
You're a clever one. But not so clever as to heed my warning, I see. Fine. You're grown. I can't stop you. It's dead north of here, past the red drifts, built into the side of a mountain. Just remember, I told you to stay away.
Goddess, remember those we have lost.
Okay.
You're the Seeker. The
About
one
this
who was
guy.
an outcast. My hunting party. My party has... You fought the killers, didn't you? The ones that attacked in the Proving. You saved many lives.
I wish I could have saved everyone.
Did you... How far did you follow the killers?
What are you getting at? Are you worried your hunting party has been killed?
There are worse things than being killed.
What was your hunting party doing?
After the Proving, we were so angry. We wanted to strike back. And those corrupted machines left tracks we could follow. We caught up to them at dusk. We fought with all our burning hatred. But in the dark and chaos, I couldn't see everything. They stampeded, and then I was alone. I ran back here, but my party is...
Your party is...
gone.
Tell me what you want. Speak plainly.
Find my friends. We were so eager to fight the corrupted machines, we didn't realize we'd reached the edge of the ruins. You're a Seeker. You can enter Devil's Thirst without judgment. But please, have pity on us. Don't tell anyone we were there.
You have nothing to worry about on that end, trust me. I'll see what I can do about your friends.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a rebel, so...
They made her a
Remember
Seeker.
us.
Come here, girl. Let's have a look at you. The girl with the mark of a Seeker. The Sentinel saw you coming.
You're Maria. Varl told me you'd know the way to Meridian.
The Karja capital. West will take you to it, but their soldiers will stop you long before you get there.
They can try.
No, what I mean is there's a Karja fort that guards the pass between East and West. Word is, the Karja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machines infesting our sacred land.
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border?
I suppose. But I can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley, all by yourself.
I'm good with a bow.
For your sake? Better than good, I hope.
So I'll find this Karja fort to the west? And beyond that, Meridian?
Yes, the Karja call the place Day Tower. It's not far from the Forsaken Village.
What Forsaken Village?
It had a name once, not that it matters now. I was born there.
What happened to it?
The war. The Karja destroyed in one of their red raids. I was 15 at the time. I got away, others weren't so lucky. The Nora withdrew to this place, Mother's Crown. Relinquished our claim on the valley. Even now, with the war behind us, we've left the valley be. A kind of buffer between the Sundom and our sacred land.
How far has the corruption spread?
I've seen it myself in machines at the head of the valley, and there's been word of corrupted machines in the south, too. Whatever the corruption is, it doesn't just affect machines. It burns flesh and sickens the injured.
Do the corrupted machines have any weaknesses?
Fire seems to affect them more than ordinary machines. A small mercy. This is a curse only the goddess can lift.
Unless we find out what's behind it and put a stop to it.
The matriarchs have spoken, Aloy. All we can do is fight, and pray to the goddess.
Mother's Crown guards the edge of the sacred land, right? So do you see a lot of foreigners here?
Yes. Not here in the village itself, of course, but in the valley beyond. Since the war ended, foreigners have been allowed in the valley, and Nora can trade with them, if they choose. It's a kind of in-between place, neither foreign nor sacred land. If you're curious, visit Hunter's Gathering. It's little more than a heap of dingy shelters and tents, but foreigners use it as a way station.
Sounds like a place where I could find out more about Meridian. So you're in charge of the defenses here?
Mother's Crown defends itself. During the war, it survived 15 assaults, broke 3 invasions. We will endure.
Trying to live up to glorious pasts has a way of getting people killed.
You wouldn't know this, but I won the Proving the year I ran. Like you, I started off behind, had to find a shortcut. I barely made it, crossed the finish line with a broken ankle.
This isn't the Proving, Maria. This is real.
You missed my point. Getting posted to Mother's Crown? It was the boon I requested. My prize for winning. Trying to live up to the glory of the Nora hasn't killed me yet. But if it has to, I'm willing.
I should be going.
All right. Be careful out there, Aloy. I hope you find whatever it is you're after.
Murray is a badass. Honestly, I don't even know if this is like the best time to talk about it, but she kind of reminds me of Master, like one of the stories of Master Chief. Like he had something very similar. He passed a test. I think he like ripped a hamstring or something in the process. It was a whole thing. If you haven't played Halo, you'll know absolutely nothing of what I'm talking about. That's fine. We'll just continue on.
Well, you are a brave, aren't you? We need boar skins. Our Stitcher works his hands raw repairing cloaks and armor. There's good boar hunting to the east, past the falls. But there's a machine out there now. When I saw it, I dropped the hunt, ran for cover, knocked an arrow, but then I...
No shame in living to fight another day.
No, it's... my ring had come loose. That was my luck in the wild. My mother's prized from a machine's jaws long past.
You put that much trust in a ring?
After all that's happened, I need luck as much as the tribe needs those skins.
I'll see what I can find.
If you can help, you have my thanks. I'll be at the campfire when you come by again.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll get your ring, buddy.
The outcast turned seeker. I've heard you're good with bow and spear. Some even say you're the best.
I think I hear a challenge in there somewhere, and I'm not interested. I have more important things to do.
Oh, I see. The seeker doesn't have time for us lesser Nora. Too busy hunting machines and marauders. Well, I can't claim to have faced the corrupted or danced with demons. But I have earned a few suns at the hunting grounds at Valleymeet. Have you? Or maybe your seeking hasn't taken you that far.
You went to a hunting grounds in Valleymeet. Is that even in the Sacred Lands?
Depends on who you ask. It used to be ours, but since the Red Raids ended, the border is a bit... unclear. Most Nora don't go there, but the matriarchs won't cast anyone out for heading that way. As for the hunting grounds, the keeper's a Karja. He can't refuse anyone the trials, but don't come on too strong. He's so afraid of the Nora, he might jump out of his skin.
How did you win those suns?
I took down machines with 3 different types of arrows. Freeze, shock, and fire. If you aim to take a trial, you'd better come equipped. But I'm sure a seeker is always prepared, right?
Do you try to provoke everyone you talk to?
Only seekers with red hair and big reputations.
And how often do they come around?
You're the first I've seen today. If your seeking takes you to the hunting grounds, see if you can earn a blazing sun. If you do, you'll know you beat me.
Consider it done.
I actually kind of like that guy too. He's a bit of an ass, but it's okay. Okay, that's corrupted zone. That's the ring. That's boar. You know what? Get rid of these exclamation points. Let's see here. We'll do this. We'll get the boar skins in that guy's ring. Excuse me. Yeah, it's got handling and freeze. I'm just gonna save it for another weapon. But yeah, let's go get this guy's, bust up some target dummies here. They're here, so we might as well. But yeah, let's go get this guy's ring. This is one of the easier quests. We actually won't even have to kill any machines to do it. Where are we exactly? Okay, and then we can kill some boar. And we need to kill boar for one of our carrying capacity upgrades. Yeah, it's the hunter bow quiver, which I do want to upgrade. It's pretty cheap. I just need the boar bone. And we have enough shards to upgrade.
It's heavy. Well, what's going on?
I guess we need more rich meat, but we should get some rich meat from boar. So we... sorry. Oh, and you know what? There's some data points here as well. And we won't really have any reason to come here again in the future, so we might as well just grab these now as we're passing through. Get tactile. Fling your G-reader to the garbage maw. It's time to get tactile. How full is your full immersion when object interactions are merely gestural? Be honest, cutting the head off that Goblin King feels faked when drawing your sword is just another rote gesture. No heft to the blade equals no satisfaction. But be sad no more. Make fantasy come alive with Shardware tactile gauntlets. Shardware's patented flex-back reactive fabric simulates the weight, resistance, and texture of in-game objects, allowing you to interact with your fantasies like never before. Heft of blade? Check. Crack of bone snap between your fists? Check. Kung fu punch through ribcage? Check, check, check. Limited time offer. Pre-order your pair of Shardware tactile gauntlets now for guaranteed release day drone delivery and receive an exclusive diamond pommel saber for use in Goblination. Shardware tactile gauntlets. Are you ready to use your hands? Some of these are just funny. Honestly, I'm sorry for getting into it, but I love it, so deal with it. RPG Greet. This is definitely the best free dating app in the Pharaoh store. It's a lonely world out there. Sometimes you need a little high-tech help to find your one and only. After wading through the ocean of apps in the dating and romance category, we're confident we've found the coolest, if maybe also the nerdiest one. RP Greet grafts the familiar mechanics of role-playing games onto the messy, chaotic world of romance, and the result is a lot more fun than you might expect. Users gain or lose experience by going on successful or not so much dates. After each date, users are invited to give their prospective partner one of many ratings, such as Orc minus 25 XP, NPC minus 10 XP, starting character plus 10 XP, or multi-class wizard / thief of hearts plus 25 XP. The app is a little intimidating for users in the early going who wants to date a level 1, but it doesn't take long to pick up a few levels and earn a little more attention. RP Greet's augmented reality interface is pretty fantastic as well. Activate your focus, open the app, and suddenly the stats of everyone in your vicinity with an RP Greet account are displayed right next to them in real space. So if you're looking to strengthen your flirt game at the calf shop, RP Greet's got you covered. Tech Breakfast is legally required to notify readers that the above content was paid for by RP Greet and does not necessarily reflect the actual opinions or experience of Tech Breakfast or its contributors. Honestly, as a single adult man, that sounds awful. I really want nothing to do with any of that. Okay, for immediate release, Inebriate is now available in the Pharaoh Store, San Francisco, California, 2059. Available today on the Pharaoh Store, Inebriate turns your focus into your best drinking buddy. Looking to bend the elbow? Inebriate monitors your blood alcohol level, notifying bartenders when your drink needs refreshing, negotiating with bouncers, and summoning friends if you've overindulged. Feeling maudlin after a night on the town? Inebriate analyzes all hollow snaps before they're sent and saves you from humiliation. No more drunken weeping to your ex. Getting creeped on by a weirdo? With a discreet gesture, Inebriate alerts your posse to come save you from an unwanted social exchange. Inebriate currently recognizes and modulates alcohol, marijuana, skydive, and duster intoxication, and future patches will integrate Razorwing and Snake. Time to party, time for Inebriate. Man, I know this is just kind of like Guerrilla Games' like take on what the future might be like.
Look out below!
boy, do I not want anything to do with any of that. It sounds not great. Then again, I didn't even want a smartphone when they became a thing, and now I can't put the damn thing down whenever I have like 30 seconds to kill. So, you know, maybe I'm...
Wonder what killed it.
Maybe I'm the wrong one.
Something it ate?
No. It's the children who are wrong.
Something caught in its throat. Let's see here. That would be Tam's ring.
Alright, now we gotta kill some boar. That's a sawtooth. I'm not gonna take any chances with that thing. And he's got a pretty long path, so I think we'll be okay there. But nonetheless, I am gonna come over here and save. And then I guess this is where, yeah, we're just gonna kind of go around and try to not get involved with any of those machines. And we're looking for boar specifically. Now the nice thing about this quest is, oh god. Please don't find me. Okay. The nice thing about this quest is, typically, boar bones or boar skins in particular are extremely rare to get when you kill them. But having this quest activated makes them, I don't know if it's 100% drop rate, but if it's not, it's very close. So that's quite nice. Rabbit. Raccoon. That looks like a boar. A little bit far away, but that's okay. And we did get a boar bone, so we're gonna upgrade our hunter bow carrying capacity. So now we can carry 40 arrows at a time. And it just saves us a little bit of... There's the boar. He kind of ran out of our range, our focus range. That just saves us a little bit of on-the-fly crafting during combat. Oh boy. Ooh. Okay. I don't want anything. That's the bandit camp, and if we try to go in there, it's gonna get bad. So we're just gonna tag this board, run it down, smack it with a spear. I'm less concerned about wasting my shards on making arrows at this point, because we have quite a bit. I mean, we still need quite a few shards for outfits and weapons and all that other stuff, so... And this might be a watcher lens, actually. It is. Still need a couple more. That's not the button I wanted to press. Okay. So the sudden and quite frankly dramatic shift in weather is because we got close to that bandit camp, and whenever you do a bandit camp, it turns the weather into rain. Like this. Chasing stuff downhill makes it so much harder to hit it. Think it wouldn't be a problem, because Aloy's, you know, old enough to have been hunting boar since she was probably 6. There we go. We just need one more boar skin, and then we can go give that to Tame and get our experience reward. Is that a boar? It's hard to tell. No, raccoon. Untag. Cocoon.
So much for being careful.
Last one. Hopefully this doesn't take us into where that sawtooth was running around, but if we have to deal with it, we'll deal with it. That was jarring. Alright, need to leave. Oh boy. Oh, I need to go. Yeah, he's this way. Okay. We handled that. Our medicine pouch is full. That's great. That won't last, but for now, I'm happy with that. Let's go give this guy his ring. And the boar skins, and we'll go from there and see what else we can do. Actually, we're getting pretty far into this. This might be the end of the episode.
Well, I hope you're looking to buy. See anything you like?
Yeah, let's see here. Oh, that sells for a lot. I didn't realize I had that stuff. I can get rid of the Watcher Hearts. I can get rid of that. Desert Glass we can get rid of. The lenses, those lenses I do need. That's that stuff. Yeah, some fast travel packs. Yeah, we can get some decent shards out of that. Alrighty, so now we can either upgrade our Tripcaster, which is something I really, really want, or I still don't have enough Watcher lenses. Did I accidentally sell some or something? No, I don't think so. I thought I had more. I thought I found one. Oh well. Man. I really want the outfit though, because that's gonna make getting around so much easier. I can deal with it. I'm gonna get the Tripcaster. Yeah, and then we're gonna sell our old Tripcaster. We're only getting 25 for it, but we won't need it anymore, so that's okay. Any modifications that we don't really need? Definitely want that. Corruption coil we can get rid of. Ooh, that's a decent stealth mod. It's not amazing, but resist freeze and resist range attacks isn't gonna hurt.
Me too.
That's for sure. That guy's so sad. We got another tutorial quest. We might even go do that real quick. That's a decent amount of experience. Let's get rid of these exclamation points. There we go. And then we need to modify our Tripcaster. And Tripcasters benefit the most from handling. At least I think. So we'll do that. And then, yeah, we don't need any of that. And luckily we don't have to, oh yeah, he's out this way somewhere. Luckily we don't have to upgrade the carrying capacity for the upgraded Tripcaster. We've already done it. Oh, that's good stuff.
I've brought you the boar skins.
Hey, buddy.
And your lucky ring, Tame.
All Mother be praised. And you, of course. Where did you find it?
Halfway down a boar's gullet. Not so lucky for the boar.
I think I'll wear it around my neck from now on.
That's a good idea. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do with this corrupted zone. We can trip them with a blast. We can, yeah, there'll be some corrupted machines we can trip with the blast wires. It'll knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. There they are. Looks like we got 3 corrupted grazers. Now, I can silent strike them and, you know, poke them with my spear here, but I don't think it's actually going to kill them. So what we're going to do... Yeah, you didn't like that. Now, these guys are weak to fire. Oh, I don't want to be close to that when it goes off. They are weak to fire, and this is an explosive thing, so it should hurt them pretty good. And it definitely looks like that's the case. And actually, what we can do... Start hucking rocks. Oh, he walked right through it. Now the other one's interested. Well, I can't get close enough to them to stab them. They're definitely hurt.
Here they come.
Nice. So 2 tripwires will do it. Which is good. And we got our skill point. And I'm going to go for dodge prowess because that is incredibly important. Alright, now that other one's dead. So we'll lure this final one over here, stab it, and then kill it in, you know, stab.
I've done what I can to
And
cleanse
it's
this
dead.
valley of corruption. Time to see if the Carja
Grab the
Force
rocks
will
back.
over the mountains.
So there actually is quite a few more corrupted zones in the area, and we are going to finish clearing them out.
The machine's mad. Might find a way to use it someday.
Head for this campfire. So we are going to clear out the rest of the corrupted zones before we actually go to the Carja Fort. Mostly because the things on the other side of that Carja Fort are way more dangerous than over here, so we want to level up as much as possible before we get there. But nonetheless, this is going to be the end of part 7. I'm pretty sure. So, as always, I will say thank you for watching. I apologize if my voice audio is getting out of sync with the game audio and all that. Again, there's really not a whole lot I can do about it, unfortunately, but it won't be a problem in the next series. But thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.